Let's read what they said actually. So September 24th, 2024. Today, Warner Brothers, Discovery Globe Consumer Products, and Sega of America announced an exciting new crossover partnership that teams up DC's Justice League with Sonic the Hedgehog and Team Sonic. Ivo, what? Oh, that's a real person. Okay, so they got somebody actually named Ivo and part of Team Sonic. That's crazy. So Ivo, I'm gonna butcher his name, but Jursovic. So Ivo Jursovic, Senior Vice President and Chief Business and Brand Officer of Sonic, head of Sega Brands, shared the first official details of the DC Sonic collaboration this morning during Sega's annual Sonic Central live stream. And obviously, this was yesterday. Publishing in spring 2025, the Justice League will meet Sonic and Friends in an all new 5-issue comic book series published by DC Comics and written by Ian Flew, writer of Sonic the Hedgehog comics book series. So that's the IDW book, not the old Archie comics. The new series features an unprecedented crossover event where the Justice League and Team Sonic must unite to save their worlds from a major threat. The first issue debuts March 2025, publishing monthly through July. That's gonna be lit. I definitely gotta copy me some. So you got Shadow as Batman, you got Sonic as the Flash, Amy as Wonder Woman, Knuckles as Superman. I don't know how I feel about this one totally, but I mean it makes sense. Power. Superman is mostly identified with, and Knuckles can glide, so it kind of works into it. But imagine Knuckles with heat vision. Imagine Knuckles being super overpowered like that. That's crazy. Shadow looks the best here, honestly. Actually, if you had to rate them, what would they be like from best to worst? Like crossover design. And then Tails is Cyborg. This one feels so uninspired to me, honestly. Like I get it, it looks like Cyborg. It just feels like But at the same time, what more could you do? It is cool though. And then Silver as Green Lantern. I like Silver as Green Lantern because the telekinesis, willpower. I feel like it um, worked into it well. Plus, with Silver's character, it makes sense too. But to rate their fits, what would I? If I had to rate their fits, Shadow's a 10. Honestly, Shadow's a 10. I mean, I like the gloves. I like the boots. The color scheme looks good. Sonic, I like the idea. I like the theming. Oh, I also love the theming on the show. I like the theming with Sonic. It makes sense, but I don't like the red and yellow on him, or the full red all the way past like his quills. Hmm. I had to go with like a 7 for Sonic. Honestly, I really like Amy's costume. I really like Amy's crossover fit. It fits her well. I like the hammer with the Wonder Woman W on it. This looks good. This is another 10 honestly to me. Like everything about it also says Amy. Like nothing hides what Amy is, and like the boots, Wonder Woman X Amy, it all looks good. The skirt too, she wears a skirt. Got this, it looks good, and I like the cape on the back. Honestly, Knuckles, Knuckles, he doesn't look like he fits, but I get the theming. But he looked like he's in the same position as Sonic, kind of. Where it's like I get the theming, I get what you're doing, mostly. It makes less sense with Knuckles because Superman has a lot more powers. Imagine Knuckles with all that. I don't think they're gonna make it so he has a lot of those. If like they're making it so like they're actually getting their powers for the people whose costumes they're wearing, and they're not just partnering up. But I can see it, but Knuckles having all those powers, that'd be crazy. Oh, and they got a actually nah. I'll give them extra points because it goes even deeper. Um, Superman is his weakness is radioactive kryptonite, green. Knuckles connects to Master Emerald, which is green. So I mean, that's like another level even deeper if you want to think about it. I think I'm just doing their work for them though. 6.5. 6.5. Tails, like I said, this one just feels a little uninspired. I get it. It is Cyborg. It fits. The theming makes sense. Tech head. Um, it just seems boring. And I mean, it might be the color scheme, but it's like I think it's because I'm just used to Teen Titans Cyborg, the show, where it's like they added color with the blue, like being his technology. Like it makes it more colorful. The red, gray, and black, it's like it makes more sense realistically, but it's just like it's boring to look at. Tail's colorful, but it feels like the fact that most of his body is in the armor, in the gray, roboticized, if you will. Um, it doesn't give much color to it, even with his tails on the back. It honestly now his tails feel out of place, but I'd go with like a 6. It just I can't give it higher. I can't. Silver though, Silver, I like the theme and I like the powers. He looks good. He looks like a superhero. He looks like he's a generic ass superhero, like super generic. So, well, what would I go with? What would I go with for this one? 7, 7. Like he fits it. It looks like him. I can imagine him. Like I can see this guy coming to save the day, being like giving the cheesy line, like saving the day. Like that. That looks like Silver. Like I, I'm a superhero. I'm not that strong. I can deal with like some high level stuff, but like I'm gonna get smoked by this guy somehow. I'm gonna get smoked by Knuckles still. But he fits it. He fits it, and that's no. I respect Green Lantern. Like, Silver, he looks like a generic superhero, which honestly puts him middle of the pack. I would say him, Knuckles, and Sonic are the generic superheroes. Tails, he's underwhelming a little bit to me, honestly. Not a little bit. He's underwhelming. Um, Amy, 10, and Shadow, 10. So like that's what I have to think. Shadow, yeah, bro. Shadow looks clean. Now I know why he was the promotional image for them. He looks the best by far, and then it's Amy, and it's not even close. It's not even close. Like I mean Sonic with the mask down, he'll look good. But it's like all the red, it just doesn't. To me, it doesn't feel like it fits Sonic. It doesn't feel like it fits Sonic. And maybe if they like did something else with the red gloves here, maybe if they made the red gloves like white or like yellow too, maybe because it feels like too much red with his head. His head is too big for all this red. It feels like the Flash's head it stops here. It looks good, but like the quills, it makes it look too red to me. I like the small lightning bolts though on like his ears. That's cool. I like that. I don't necessarily like these streaks, these highlights on his costume, but I like these little lightning bolts on the edge of his ears. That's cool. It's a cool little detail.